Despite years of digitization and the ever-accelerating evolution of technology, the housing finance industry depends largely on paper-driven processes. By harnessing the power of innovation in our industry, we can also make progress towards solving long-standing challenges our industry faces. That's why FHFA has been leading in this area, particularly within the regulatory community.
We're at a really important juncture when it comes to technology advancement, especially with tools like generative AI.
The TechSprint is just one way where FHFA can bring participants together to better understand the technology, to understand what possible solutions exist, and what are the control measures that need to be in place for the successful and reliable adoption of Gen AI.
I think there are several challenges in the housing market. Number one, challenges around innovation. Number two, challenges around reducing the cost of originating a mortgage. Number three, expanding access for communities of color and other low-income communities. And number four, expanding housing supply.
Unfortunately, the biggest challenge that people are seeing every day are the just exorbitant costs of housing, both rental housing and housing for purchase. We're more residentially segregated today than we were 100 years ago.
Every time there's new disruptors in the world, we have an opportunity to change the way that we do things.
The potential of generative AI is enormous. It has been compared to the Industrial Revolution. It's been compared to the advent of the internet.
We're in very early stages of generative AI. If we're in the early days of generative AI as an innovative technology, we're also in the early days of understanding the risk.
It's our goal that this TechSprint will help us make sure that new ideas, new products, and new processes result in positive outcomes for both industry leaders and consumers.
We're also creating a space with the TechSprint for other regulators to hear these creative use cases in the housing finance sector and to hear from industry as to how to mitigate the associated risks.
I think the TechSprint is a wonderful way of getting people really immersed in the technology and embedding that into their context.
There's magic that happens when you combine technology in order to solve a really big, meaningful problem. The level of passion that the people in the room have for making our housing industry better and for transforming the way that we do business in the best of ways.
Why we're doing this is not for the sake of just advancing technology. We're using technology to help advance homeownership options to more people, and that's what's important.
I think we're on the cusp of something big, something that's going to change the industry, it's going to change the world. So I'm really excited about whatever's going to come in 2025. I think this TechSprint model is something that's been very informative, to us, and something that I think we're going to want to continue to do and engage with industry.